I'm John Hinkle, Senior Pastor of First Presbyterian Church here in downtown Murfreesboro on the corner of College and Spring. This truly is a Saturday morning, and thus it's your Saturday morning preview of Sunday morning sermon. So we have now reached that glorious conclusion of our Lenten journey. Last Sunday was an amazing time of gathering together here at the corner of College and Spring and giving thanks for the resurrection. And now we're in the season of Easter. Years ago, I preached a series of sermons asking the question, what does it mean for us who follow Jesus Christ into the world, those, who are Easter people? What does it mean for us to live a resurrected life? Or another way to look at it, how is your life different knowing and believing that the tomb is empty? And we concluded that series of sermons that one of the ways that our lives are different is that we yearn, or we should yearn, to be connected with other resurrected people, meaning that we should be part of the church. And so years ago, we started looking in the season of Easter to say, okay, why the church? Why is the church so important in the life of a believer? I had a conversation the other day, and the person was right. Do I really need to be part of a church to follow Jesus? No, but God gave us the church for a reason. And I think it's so that we don't have to walk this road alone. Can you live out your faith without the church? I'm sure. But with the church, can you live out your faith in a way that is more meaningful? I think the answer is yes. So this Sunday, we're starting the question of why the church and what is it about the church that's so important. And the first thing we learn is that we are of one body. In Paul's letter to the Corinthians, the first letter in the 12th chapter, starting at verse 12, he talks about the body of Christ. That's how he describes the church. It's the body of Christ. And the body, Paul reminds us, is made up of many different people, right? We're not all the same. We don't all think the same. In fact, I worry about a church when everybody sounds the same, looks the same, thinks the same things, as opposed to this beautiful, unique, diverse world that we live in, and the members that come out of that diverse world. That's what I want. I want, Paul talks about iron sharpening iron. I need to hear from people who don't necessarily think like I do or see the world like I do. But they have one thing in common. We have one thing in common, according to Paul. We have heard Jesus call us by name into this world, and we need the church in our lives. And I love that diversity in the church. That's what I enjoy the most. That I don't need a bunch of John Hinkles in my church. I need individuals that are uniquely different from John Hinkle. One of the great lines that Paul says is that in this diversity, we are all equal in the eyes of God, meaning that the eye can't say to the hand, I don't need you. Or the head can't say to the foot, I don't need you. We all need each other. And that's what we're going to look at tomorrow, this need for each other. Why is that important? Why the church, and why are we one body? So I look forward to being with you all Sunday. God, what a beautiful day it is today. So, and I've got a busy Saturday, just FYI. I've already had coffee with someone this morning. Meeting with another group of people. Then Leland and I've got a function at 3, and then I got another function at 6. So I look forward to my day of rest and worship with you. So everybody have a great day, especially Glenn Emery and Will Fraley. And I haven't done this in a while. My biggest super fan of all, Hayden Steele. Love you, brother. We'll talk to you later, and hope to see you Sunday.